Good morning. Happy Monday. It's Monday again. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get my cards over here. I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was a nice weekend, actually. I finally got my washing machine that was delivered last Thursday hooked up yesterday. Thank you, Nolan Robert. Um, yeah, that's kind of a long story, but the machine did get here last week, and it's been sitting in my garage for the last few days. So, good morning, Grant. How are you? So, anyway, washing machine got hooked up yesterday, and it is awesome. It's really awesome. So, it was fun to do laundry. I love to do laundry anyway. I know that's really weird, but I do. I love to do laundry. My mom loves to do laundry. And so I guess I probably inherited it from her. Is that in my DNA, maybe? So anyway, Grant, did you have a good weekend? I hope you did. It's good to see you this morning. It's been beautiful weather here. I think it's going to be 108 or 109 today, and which is one of the cooler days we'll have this week. So, 'tis the season. Phoenix is not the best place to be in the summertime, but you know, could be worse. Could be worse. We're not having floods and storms and tornadoes and all that sort of thing. At least not yet. So let's hope it stays that way. I wanted to touch a little bit. I bought a little book yesterday when I was at Sprouts called Mindfulness, and I've bought these before. And this is a special edition of Mindfulness magazine. And there's a section in here that kind of goes along with our theme. There's a lot of sections in here that go with our theme, actually, about connecting with other people, making the connection. And, you know, it kind of talks about how easy it is to separate from others, and it becomes us versus them and self versus other, that sort of thing. And, you know, really, we do want to connect. Most people do want to connect. We want to feel more connected. We want to feel more, whoops, wet hair, sorry. We want to feel more like we're a part of something bigger than ourselves. By the way, I do it every day. I'm Kerri Wade. I am a hypnotherapist, a Reiki master, teacher, and a life coach. And I live in Chandler, Arizona. The name of my company is East Valley Healing, and my website is eastvalleyhealing.com. So I'm in Chandler, and I do Reiki here in my home, and I also do coaching and hypnotherapy. I also do coaching and distance Reiki over the phone, or on with coaching we can also do like a Zoom, FaceTime, one of those things as well for coaching. So anyway, I had to put that out there. That's my new goal, is to remember to mention that, because most days I forget, like today. Okay, so anyway, getting connected with other people, and there's some practices in here that we can do to try to enrich our lives with connections. Number one is start easy. Begin with someone who has helped you. Maybe they've been directly generous or kind, or have inspired you from afar. When you think of them, they make you smile. Bring an image of the person to mind, or feel their presence. Silently say their name to yourself and offer them these phrases, focusing on one phrase at a time. May you live in safety. May you have mental happiness, or peace, or joy. May you have physical happiness, health, and freedom from pain. May you live with ease. Don't struggle to fabricate a feeling. If your mind wanders, simply begin again. The second thing is to focus on a friend. After a few minutes, move on to a friend. Start with the friend who is doing well right now. Then switch to someone who is experiencing difficulty. Okay? The third is to move outward. Offer loving kindness to a neutral person who you don't feel a strong liking or disliking for. a cashier at the supermarket, a bank teller, a dry cleaner. When you offer loving kindness to a neutral person, you are offering it to them simply because they exist. You are not indebted to or challenged by them. That one. And number 4, now for the hard part. Offer loving kindness toward a person with whom you have difficulty. Start with someone mildly difficult and slowly work towards someone who has really hurt you. Sorry. It's common to feel resentment and anger. Don't judge yourself for it. Recognize that anger burns within your heart and causes suffering. So, out of the greatest respect and compassion for yourself, simply practice letting go and offering loving kindness. Finish by offering loving kindness to anyone who comes to mind. People, animals, those you like, those you don't, in an adventurous expanse of your own power of kindness. Those are kind of cool, right? I like those. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so start with somebody who you admire from afar. Then focus on a friend. Move outward. Somebody who's neutral. And then move on to somebody who maybe you're not that fond of, or maybe somebody who's hurt you in the past. Somebody who gets under your skin. You know, when people get under our skin, they're just being a mirror for us so that we can examine in ourselves what it is that we need to focus on, what it is that's going on with us. Where did I get those? Grant, this is from a little book I got at Sprouts, and it's called Mindfulness. There's a mindfulness magazine, and this is a special edition. And it's got all kinds of different things in here. So I'll keep going through some of the different parts of this because I'm studying mindfulness right now on the side in my spare time. And because it's something that I want to be able to teach. And so I'm doing what I can to improve my own practice of mindfulness. And my real desire is to be able to teach it to children and teenagers. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. Yeah, pick one up. It's a great little magazine. And good morning, Shelley. I saw you pop on there. So, mindfulness. Awesome. Connecting with others. So, what do I do with them now? I lost them already. We're in our last week, guys, of Postcards from Spirit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days left of postcards. But the good news is I've got a really cool little affirmation book I think we'll use after this, and it's a daily affirmation sort of thing. So, Postcards from Spirit. I'm just going to ask for a message that will serve us today. Something we need to hear. Somebody who's watching this needs to hear. All of us need to hear. If you're in a place that you can close your eyes for a moment or take a soft gaze and just take a deep breath. Say, hello, Monday. What are you going to do today? What's your intention for today? What are you going to accomplish? Whose life are you going to try to make better today? What act of kindness are you going to offer? Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now, here you are, with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you, always. You know, I may be mistaken, but it sure seems like when we first started these cards, back the 1st of May, that the whole message was about new beginnings. You know, things were ending and new beginnings. And, you know, trusting in Source, Universe, Spirit, God, Jesus, Buddha, whatever you'd like to call it. Just trusting in that and letting go and allowing yourself to move through that and trust that the universe has your back, because it always does, right? So I think that's really interesting as we get to our last cards. I know Shelley says, oh no, we're almost out. So starting on Saturday, we'll have something new. Okay? So, a little time for reflection on that today. Make it a great Monday and just go kick some ass, okay? Do something awesome for yourself and for somebody else, somebody you love. And maybe offer up a prayer, at least, for somebody maybe you don't love so much, okay? I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.